The Mystic Mage is my favorite hero in Skill Legends Royale. I don't even know, if I have a favorite hero in that game. I kind of just like clicking buttons and not thinking too much, and that it goes kind of quick. I wish that game wasn't pay to win or didn't have pay to win aspects. God, that game, it's fun to play, but I can't get too into a game that has those aspects. I managed one 0.0 second kill using 3 stone armor, 3 sun shield with a couple other armor generating items in unranked. Great content. By the way, thank you. I have not tried the shield thing. I was looking at it at one point, but I haven't actually tried it yet. Also, really quick, I already read this one, yes. Content. My ChatGPT free trial for being a student that finally expired. So, probably no more AI thumbnails. We'll see. I'm not really willing to pay $20 a month. How much do I earn on YouTube? I earn, right now, $98 a month, but that's higher than usual. Because, well, $254. Yeah, but it was higher over here, too. This month, how do I see just... What month was that? That was June? No, we're currently in June. May. $68. I'm not paying like a third of the money that I make to the AI thing, even though it does a good job. I don't know. It's just kind of fun, stupid, something to play around with. Oh yeah, there was an update. Alright, let's go read about this update. I know they're gonna have killed the adventurer bag. Present bag, don't kill it. It's too good. It's way too good. I still don't want them to kill it. Alright. Patch notes, version 1.0.2b. It's time for more adjustments. Quite early after 1.0, but some trends have started to show. Mage seems to struggle to find equally strong alternatives to Cupcake staff. Cupcake is strong. Therefore, buffing different tools. Especially chess. Chess needs a massive buff. For adventurer, ukulele is still a bit too dominant, so there's another nerf. They have to nerf the number of buffs it has. Last time, they nerfed the music instruments. I don't even use the musical instruments with it. They're fun with like that one Flame Shelly build, but otherwise, who cares? I mean, the musical instruments, it's like a bonus thing, but the main thing is you just give tons of free buffs. Alright, balancing neutral. Trade chance, nobody cares. Corrupted crystal inventory cooldown. They're trying to make fatigue a real thing. Why is it that when I click here, it doesn't make the click noise? I want the click noise. Magic torch cooldown. I thought it was already a 1.4. Okay. Jinx. Holy, Jinx has gone down now, I think, from 8 to 7 to 6. And Jinx is a musical instrument. Most importantly, when it's on sale, this is a 3 cost. Still a pain to fit, but kinda cool. Mega Clover gives less buffs. Ouch. Blue Sage Collar is the worst of the collars. Nobody cares. Hedgehog. Hedgehog costed 7 gold. What a ripoff. Now it costs 6 gold. What a ripoff. If it costed 4 gold. I still wouldn't like Hedgehog. I mean, I would buy it just to enhance the other animals that want to be next to it, but I wouldn't buy it for itself. Snowmaster, is that the snowman? Nobody cares. They limited the amount of snow that item can give. Nobody cares. Wait, why would that be a ranger item? Snowmaster, I'm gonna have to look that up. Here, I'm gonna look that up right now. Items. Snowmaster. Why? Because it has carrot. Really? Okay, close. Okay, go back to patch notes. So we were looking... Snowmaster. Nobody cares. Berserker. Hawk rune. Inventory. Does that give blind? Maybe. Elephant rune. Inventory. Nobody cares. You don't put elephant in the inventory. Do you put hawk in the inventory? I'm not sure, so maybe. Tiger rune. Duplication chance in inventory. I don't know what you do. Spike wall. Damage prevented 12. This thing is just too large. Brass knuckles. Getting nerfed. I feel like brass knuckles is more just a thing with hammer feels strong. And this goes with hammer. Poison frog. I have not used you yet. Cooldown and more healing. Huh. Maybe it's good. Curse dagger nerfed. Nocturnal locklifter gives more vamp. But I don't know if it's that significant. A lot of times if you're doing a vamp build, then you already have like 20 vamp or 30 vamp or whatever. Going one more isn't that important, but I guess it's nice. Plus it helps you get that vamp. Cauldron cooldown. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. 3 seconds is getting to be pretty quick. And it gives a lot of like buffs and heal and I don't know, it gives a lot of benefit for that 3-second cooldown. Magic for Dummies. Wait, that's the book that is worthless. The worthless book becomes slightly less worthless, but still worthless. Cupcake staff, cooldown, it's still strong. Mage hat, nobody cares. It's got too many stars. I don't want to think about it. I don't want it. Never gonna take magic hat. No. If it's on sale and it fits, maybe, but I doubt it. Water elemental. I don't remember what you do. Herald the Hat. Herald the Hat is fun. Heal as just because it's a weird one. Heal as damage goes from 10% to 15%. Crit per buff removal. 3 to 4. I didn't even know it did those things. I just know it gives me buffs and it gives my opponents buffs. And it gives us both a bunch. Owl Spirit Companion cooldown. Your cooldown is like to give mana. Nobody... Who decides on these changes? Nobody cares about the mana part. We care about the buff duplication. Badger Spirit. People do care about the cooldown. Why are they nerfing Badger? Why? Look. Make that click noise while I'm in here. Thank you. Alright. Badger cooldown. Cupcake Goobert. Heals more. Huh. Okay. I mean, it's still worse than chili or light, but it's pretty good. It was, I think, my third favorite, and now it is my third favorite. Cool. Ice Flower, I don't know what you do. Chance to gain block and mana. Oh, right, that's that one. Don't really want it. Cool. Lantern Berry, don't want it. Devouring Sphere. I like it, but I remember it being kind of a pain to make, because it wants that darkness scroll that I don't really want. Okay, chessboard is... Wait! They said that they were buffing it. Chessboard now only activates when a piece is captured. That was the only thing that made chessboard good, was it was a quick activator. Its cost goes down to 2 gold, so I guess you can buy it for free. Wait, how does that work? No, because you still have to pay to get the pieces. So if it was on sale, you can get it for 1 gold, and then you get the 2 pieces, and then you sell the 2 pieces back, you sell the board back, you get your money back. Okay. Black/White King cost goes down. Nobody cares. Wait. Why? Has anybody actually used any of these? I haven't looked at these pieces, but this sounds so terrible. Even if the duration was like 5 seconds, I don't even know what they're doing. Whatever it was, I don't want it. There are other things that just say like healing is increased forever for the rest of the fight, not just for 2 seconds or whatever they're doing. Puzzle box, 60% yes. Arcane, I mean, it's too strong, but cool. Arcane Vision. I don't know what that one is. Ultima Ascension. Speed bonus per spell. Arcane Vision. Ultima Ascension. Wait, didn't they say... Wait. I need to go back. Didn't they say adventure? Okay, there was still more. I thought that was the end. I'm like, they said they were nerfing ukulele. Ukulele, cooldown advance, goes down to 20. Nobody cares. That's it? That's it! They did not nerf the number of buffs that you get. Okay. Turtle cooldown. Really? I don't even know what turtle does, but 12.5 seconds feels brutal. Trade chance on scale. Nobody knows what scale does. You just take ukulele. The others are crappy. What the hell is an employee uniform? I feel like I didn't pay attention at all. I don't remember seeing an employee uniform. Dragon Knight. Oh, never mind. I thought these were all the class items because they went ukulele, turtle, scale. Never mind. This is the blue leather armor. Okay. Trade chance goes up. Weird. Okay. Dragon Knight has heat. Oh, it gives you 5 heat at the start of the battle, reflects 4. It's just, I don't know, really expensive, and it doesn't do that much. Okay, we're doing random. Ranked game. Do I care about any of those changes? We're master, we got the bag of giving, yet again. And I don't think I care about any of those changes. Okay. Why am I doing this? Don't know. 3 gold for 4 space. 3 gold for 4 space. Sell it. Start the battle. Start the battle, win the game. Hammer's kind of strong. With a banana. Hammer's kind of strong. What the hell? That was like a 10... No, that was like 12% crit chance? 12%? No, 15% crit chance. That might be the quickest kill I've ever had on round 1. How did it take 2.02 seconds? Because it looks like I died in 2 seconds flat. It just needed that 0.2 seconds to calculate that I had lost. That's why we needed that bag of sand. Holy stuff. This bag is broken. I've mentioned that many times before. It's still true. Still true. Now, though, I have this star. That's kind of cool. Huh. Huh. Kind of just want bags. Why do I have Sir Sand? I have no idea. Sir Sand. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye. Sir Sand. Crap. Good enough? I don't have stamina problems, so I don't have to worry about putting this into this bag. Yeah, looks good to me. We've got boots, which are pretty strong. Except they don't go off until 5 seconds, which if we saw that hammer character, they kill us in 2 seconds. Cool. Duration increased, but this doesn't work on the battle rage. It would work on this. Make sure about that. Don't see a star. Do see a bag icon. How much do I care? A little bit. A little bit is just enough. That's perfect. I care just a little bit. Oh, this one. Wait a second. That one's kind of decent. It's never pan. Probably not pig, but if it can fit, then it can fit. So this one, and this one. I would have to think about stamina a little bit. How much? I also have to think about which item I would want to speed up the most. I also have to think about this glove. This is a lot of thinking. More thinking than I'm used to doing. How do I feel about this? Not amazing, but not terrible. What if I just did that? That looks decent. All right, what else? The boots? The red gem? The star or the pig? I kind of have stamina issues, and we have to sell stuff to actually buy one of these. False life is over there. Stoned is there for Tuna's Kiss. Chance-based effect of the star item are 30% more likely to trigger. 30% more likely to trigger. Every 4 seconds, gain a luck. If you have at least 5 luck, gain a random other buff instead. I might say it's good enough just for the luck. Weird. Not just for the luck, but it also works with ukulele. Oh, but it only hits a single item. Weird. Alright, let's take it. Ukulele. It's also... oh no, it's not another item that gains me stamina. What about the hammer? Hammer is kind of like better dagger if I'm not trying to crit. Huh. Kind of. I'd pay 1 gold to change out. It depends if I think I can find crits. And do I want to find crits? Runes exist. And I can get them because of this bag. I'm going to say hammer's not a priority. But who knows? So how strong do I feel right now? Medium strong? I feel good about that fight. But overall, I don't have anything broken yet. This helps. Okay, we're starting to get broken things. I would like 3 gold. Also, I don't have enough space to fit all of this. What would I get rid of? Start getting regen after a while. So with the pig, I think I ditched the broccoli. Chessboard. Chessboard is so lame. Every 1 second, a chess piece takes a turn. But you're so lame you don't count as an activator. Wait, I wanted this. Do I want this? No. Do I want this blue? Okay. So. Wait, I want to be speeding up 2 items. Which 2? Maybe I only want to be speeding up 1 item. Huh. When do I get rid of the rope? That could be a question worth answering. The rope does have increased duration. Was it even facing the right way that whole time? Huh. The rope. I would like this to go hit both these weapons. But I also want the pig. Alright, to make both of those happen, what do I have to do? The rope just doesn't make that much sense to me. If I got rid of the rope, I could get more on this. And I could easily get the pig to hit this. And you're just not that important to me. Goodbye. Goodbye. Anything to consider here? Nope, start the battle. Increased duration on what? Don't know. True strike. So, oh, I would like the dagger to be able to crit. Okay, that's actually important to me. Crit chance, 21.8. 21.8 off of 3 luck. Good to know. What about this one? I do have the star, which makes this a lot easier to activate. We've got the star, I've got this. Between those, I want this dagger to go. Why am I speeding up the dagger? Good question. I want this. Wait, didn't even notice I got this shield. Alright, there was a thing about don't use heat, but this is not the character I would do that with. There was a comment about not using heat. Hey, gain more armor. I could say don't use the heat. Why would I do that? Do I think poison could mess with me? It's only round 5. I think poison has a better chance of messing with me than healing does. Putting in the heat. The heat gets me a stamina. It's decent. Could get the carrot. I could get the carrot. It's on sale. It's a quick activator. It generates stamina. I'm gonna reserve it. What about this one? Oh. This one can do some damage. And I have crits. I'm gonna reserve it as well. Who knows? If the game gives me a whetstone, then I would happily buy that one. Melon pie. One of the nice things is reserving doesn't feel as bad because I'm trying to get things from my gambling bag. Hey, oh, I thought that was a whetstone for a second. Stamina bag, kind of good. What about another luck? Another luck is pretty good. We know they're worth a little bit over 7% crit chance a piece, and they work well with that. This one, unnecessary. This one, probably unnecessary. We'll see. I don't have to do all of that. Alright, so we are making this bag happy. Neutral items. I have a bunch of neutral items. What else am I trying to do? The carrot. This one is not a neutral item. Is it time to sell the flame? Could be. Yeah, but I like the flame. I want to combine up this yellow with that yellow, which means that I should probably do that. Trade out the red for a purple. Start the battle. What about that stamina bag? Right now I have 5 max stamina. I think there's a lot of benefit to having 6 max stam. Hopefully it'll give me one for free. But if it doesn't, healing is increased, debuffs reflected. And they're dead. They are dead because of crits, probably, in large part. Cat spirit. Hey. Second carrot. How much does that appeal to me? This bag does not appeal that much. What about this puzzle bag? Puzzle bag can go wild. 50% faster on up to 8 items. Wait, I thought that they increased the bag bot chance to like 60%. They did not. Weird. I kind of want that. I think it might be too late for the whetstone now. I'm not completely set on that, but I would rather just find a better weapon. I do have to actually find that better weapon. Things worth noting. The shield is a godly. Is that it? So technically I could make 2 of these happy. But it would be difficult. How difficult? To make 2 of them happy. Would be easier if I owned this bag. Before I bought that bag, I would kind of want this. Do I want this cat? Kind of, but not really. I don't have mana. Kind of, but not really. Do I want this pig? Kind of, yeah, because I have that 1 clover. Do I want second carrot? Kind of. Do I want stone? No, not particularly. How many of these things can actually fit? If I buy this... Wait, the bag only costs 5, not 6. If I buy the bag... Bam. Bam. Wait. You're not godly. I was under the false impression that you were godly. You would be godly if you were upgraded. The lucky pig is good for it, though. Crap. Okay, figure this out. Lucky pig. So, I need to get this to be godly. I don't need to, but I want to. Pig. And luck. Second carrot. So that handles a lot of the stamina problems. Good. What else would I change? Goodbye, whetstone. I'm gonna end up finding a whetstone as soon as we're rolling by the puzzle bag, because I can find puzzle bags on my own. But it would be nice to have. It's kind of expensive. Wasn't on sale. We're gonna end up finding a whetstone now that I unlocked that one. Look at all that empower. Carrots, doing good work. We gain the empower slowly. Crap, this one's really good. This one's pretty good. Ukulele's on sale. We do not need the snow stick. Every 6 seconds, heal for 30, or gain 5 random buffs, or inflict 4 frost. 10% faster for each star. Item activates. 20% chance. And plus 20% chance to duplicate gained buffs. All of those things. What about this snow stick? No. What about this one? Gone. What about deck of cards? Oh. I kind of do want it. It gets me crits really early. Oh, I don't want to figure this out. Is it time for the shield to go? The shield's good. I have to figure out what my priority is. Are the boots my priority? If the boots are my priority, they should have been touching the shield. I like them for the frost resist. Pig is not my priority. Deck of cards. It's on sale. What card you got? The lovers. Alright. I'm going to figure out my bag, and I'll be back in an instant. Alright, this one feels like kind of a weird situation. One thing, I kind of want this crit to hit all 3 items, but I kind of want the crit to hit this Amulet of Darkness, and for this to have 3 active. I don't know. I go back and forth on that one. Another thing, this shield would be really valuable, especially if I had the pig on it. Another thing, this purple has a 2.5 second cooldown, this has a 2.7. Technically, the purple's better. This generates stamina for me, and it can generate empower, and the empower's pretty valuable right now. Pig. Pig is weird, but we do have a clover. Start the battle. I do have 2 luck items on the ukulele. But I don't gain that many buffs. We gain empower, we gain luck, we gain heat. That's kind of enough. I just got a big heal, probably from the ukulele. They had Magic Dragon, which was not enough. God, they had a full star Magic Dragon? How do you have a full star Magic Dragon doing 45 to 50 damage, and it was not anywhere near enough? I'm doing damage. Damage is good. Cool. This shield is a lot easier to fit than this shield. Does similar things too. Huh. If you're not going to upgrade this shield, 14 damage, 0.7 stamina, 12 damage, 0.7 stamina, does the ice thing. They both work on melee. With the upgrade, this one is better, but without the upgrade, this one's just a lot easier to fit. I think I need this bag. That'll also handle any stamina issues. Space plus stamina. Main thing is space. Stars. I like stars. This pig. Am I strong enough that I can just do the pig? Say, forget the dog. Blueberry. 3.5 second blueberry could go here, could go here. How do I fit the boots? Take out the stupid pig. Take out the stupid pig. Green gems. I don't really care about green gems. Yellow gem. I do care about yellow gems. Green gems. So this shield. I do think it's decent. Huh. What else would I change? I don't know yet. Get rid of the dog. Get rid of the shield. Get rid of the green gem. Combine up the green gems. Get rid of the green gem. Get rid of the green gem. Start the battle. Keep the pig. Heart container. 29329-14462. You are going to get defeated. Not even close. Hey, the sword. Strong vampiric potion is kind of broken. If you have another potion that can drink it for you, it's really broken. 5 vampire, 35% lifesteal. How much are you worth? You're worth 6 gold to sell. More stats is also just really good. Enchanted weapons was really good when it first came out. I don't know. Not that good. We need space. Space, space, space. I think I'm just taking this one. Echoing battle cry. Don't care. Bagtacular. Maybe care. Unidentified skill is fun. This one. Things to think about. Chili. Chili is just better than blueberry right now. Amulet. Amulet could be good. Could also be bad. This one just does damage. Purple amulet doesn't do much. This one is a quick activator. 1.6, 1.6. This is a 1.4. And it does a little bit of damage. Especially with the Empower. It is a quick activator. This one is weird. It is weird. Ooh, okay, wait a second. I can work with that. Yellow gem. Yellow gem. So we have a little bit more stamina. We have more stamina issues than we did a second ago. This amulet, kind of expensive. This Book of Frost uses mana to do things. I do have a blueberry. I also just don't care about this. I want space. Space, space, space. Roll. What about a draconic orb? Crap. No, because we already get crit chance. We have other ways to get crit chance. Unidentified amulet. I'm going to say no, but maybe it would have been good. All right, things to think about. This. Why would I think about those? 1, we have vampire things. 2, it's just good. It's expensive. I don't have space. Yeah, but I kind of have money. I just don't need to spend the money on that. Why do we have an upgraded red gem over here? Good question. Huh. Nobody knows. This potion. I don't know if that potion's really worth it. Probably is. I could get rid of one of these gems. Purple gem. Huh. This 1 luck doesn't do too much for me. The main thing is having 4 luck right at the start. With deck of cards, I've already got it. I rolled with deck of cards in, that could have screwed me over. All right, I think this sword's going away. Do I? I don't know if I'm really reserving that dagger. Pig. I want the pig to make sense. I do. I don't think it does. What would make sense to me? Maybe the pig makes sense. So the pig could go up here. Okay, pig is in. Now, we need 3 gold, and never mind, the vampire still has to sit next to this. Crap. And I liked having that star over here. Alright, I could give up a star in this armor bag. Why would I do that? Because I might need to. Okay. If I'm planning on doing that, green gem can go in there. Okay. So I want this vamp. I'm going to sell the blue. I'm going to sell the green. I'm going to sell the green. I'm going to buy this. Good. 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 Another vamp dagger. What is the cooldown on the vamp dagger? Alt. Cooldown on the vamp dagger is 2.4. It's decent. Why don't I have this up here? It's a good question. Because of you? Not a very good answer. Oh, because of things. Oh, right, I can make the blood collar. Wait, do I want the blood collar? No, because I have luck things. Interesting. What about the boots versus this luck? The boots probably do more than this potion, but I'm not sure about that. The potion is insanely good if I actually drink it. All right, let's assume that I will. Oh, you're not even a neutral item. Not cool. Why is this all such a pain for me? Okay, I want stars on this. Too bad. You are godly, so at least there's that. Bam. This is what I'm doing. I need more bags. I can sell you. I can sell you. How do I sell you? You're an upgraded gem. Sell it. Start the battle. 3 gold. Hammer, dagger, brass knuckle, thorn burst, all of the stuns. Is scary. Stuns are very strong right now. Doesn't this do vamp stuff? What do you do? Let's read you. 12% chance to duplicate buffs you gain. Really? On hit, 50% chance to gain vampire. Wait a second though. Plus 12% chance to duplicate buffs that you gain. Plus 20% chance to duplicate gained buffs. How do those work with each other? I mean, I assume they just work in good ways. Feels like a safe assumption. How did that help me moving this bag over here? Not sure yet. I think it'll get me another star on this eventually. Dagger. Dagger wants to move. In order to get the extra star that I'm hypothesizing, what do I have to do? Not that. That didn't help me get a star. Alright. Figure this out. This one is only a legendary. But I can move this. I can move that. I can move that. Bam, we got an extra star. Cool. Eat. Yellow gem. Purple gem. Purple is one of the few that I do like to upgrade quite a bit. How hard is that going to be? Alright. Probably not that hard. Maybe hard. We need bags. Crap, I kind of want this potion. The reason I want this potion is to drink this potion because this potion's extremely good. This one, do I care? No. Why would I care about it? You're on sale. Another pig. Can't even fit the pig that I have. Take out deck of cards and find the bag. That bag. This collar. Crap. I need that collar. The bag helps. The bag helps quite a bit. How does the collar fit? Let's think about that for a second. Or let's not think about it, because thinking... meh. Thinking is overrated. Definitely. Alright. Time to think. If I was getting another collar, I would just put it right... No, it can't go right there. The dagger is weird. The dagger wouldn't mind touching this. Huh. By which I mean the dagger would like to touch that. Too bad. The purple gems, I wanted to combine up the purple gems. I don't actually need that pig. Pig is here in case I find another clover. Sadly, I do think I need this. More than I need this one heat? Yes. Crap, but now I gotta fit this. And it needs to go right here. For starting luck, we generate more luck. This one might generate me more luck than this one luck does. Probably will. Hopefully will. But this one luck better than something else. I like the idea of combining these up. This red gem does not do much, but it does get me some armor. Start the battle. We're good. I like that I got this little potion. It's kind of scary. That snake only has 2 stars. They don't have that much luck to feed the rapier. They did have a crown. Okay. God. Is that just the bard or the ukulele heal? What is the heal? There's some heal that goes off that's like a massive heal. So, my health dropped to 83. And then, oh, the strong vampiric potion, right? Is that what it is? Chili Goobert also healed for a lot. Ukulele's healing for a lot. Something right there. Strong vampiric. Going crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Overheal. 206 overheal. Wild. Vampirism, Chili Goobert, strong vampiric. This is why false life is so good. Alright, so we drank this normally and we drank it from this. I don't know how those two stack. Huh. Do any of my items use buffs? Ooh, we got another yellow. I can work with that. We upgraded the purple. I need this to go away. Thank you. Do any of my items use buffs? The ones that would use buffs would be, the answer is no. Still like this bag, plus I just like bags in general. Alright, so purple got upgraded. Nobody uses buffs. Trying to figure out my bag situation. I feel like that helps quite a bit. So, ideally, you would come over here. This would come over here. This would like to be up here, but you want to be touching. That cost me one of these stars, and it doesn't actually work for this. How does that help? Oh, I was trying. Didn't even notice I have a thorn bloom. Interesting. This is what I would like to do. Yeah, but now you're missing 2 stars. It's even worse. And I'm not using these well. So instead of that, that's close to what I need. How did that help me? I feel like that's the same exact thing. Pretty sure that's the same exact thing. My bad. Alright, sometimes I just like clicking buttons to click buttons. Somebody is supposed to be in here that's a unique. Wait, did I not have a unique over here last time? I don't think I did. My bad. -1 gem. This one is very expensive. There's a dagger there. It's on sale. Darkness dagger. When? Upgraded potion. Wait, what about this one? No. Oh, but this one wouldn't mind being right here. Huh. I feel like I could get a star right here. Probably because I can. Alright. How many tries does it take before I actually get these bags set up the way that I want? That many tries. Do I want to use that dagger? Uncertain. Probably not. Do I want to think about making that vampire collar? A little bit. So I don't have the vampire to do it. Would I make one? Knowing that this can give me 5 vamp, this can give me 5 vamp. But also knowing that I already have some luck. I'm not sure. So take out deck of cards. This one. Rapier. There is this stamina scroll. And I have a little bit of mana, and I'm not actually using it at all. Now I have to redo my bags again. Redo the bags again. I have to think about this yellow bag for a second. Yellow bag, kind of a pain. Yellow bag does not fit well with the square bag. No, that doesn't work at all. All right, I'm going to pause, redo the bags, be right back. Really quick, it was a simple solution. Put the yellow bag like that, square bag goes like that. All right, I'm going to finish, be right back. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about this. So I'm missing 3 stars on you. What else am I missing? Not much. So this one has both crit colors. This one does not, but it's a quick activator. It's doing things. Do I want to combine up these yellows? I think I do, but it's a little bit questionable. I even have the crit colors hitting the red gems, which is kind of cool. We've got our potion. The pig could switch with this. I think that's everything. Start the battle. Call it good. So we gain the luck at the start. We gain vampire pretty slow. When we both drop in health though, my potions go off and then I lifesteal a ton. It would be helpful if I did more damage. Damage. 18 to 20. 17 to 18. This dagger needs to be touching that sword. It would give up a star. This dagger only does 12 to 15. This one does 18 to 20. Huh. Alright. 6 more rounds. Puzzle bag. Puzzle bag. This one cares about duration bag. Cool. Alright. cares about duration bag, but this one wants to be hitting that goobert. There's a cheese here, but it's full price. There's a whetstone there. Don't care about that. So which one ukulele needs to hit this? Round 13, I don't care too much about the gem boxes, but I might still be able to make them happy. Top priority is making the ukulele happy. How much of a pain is that about to be? Huge pain. Is it worth it? I don't know. Find out. That helps. Does that help? Why do I think it helps? That helps because this can go in here. This can go right here. All right, I'm going to take some time, figure out the rest of the bag. Be right back. All right. Think I'm happy with this setup. One small complaint would be that this isn't hitting this. Could I fix that? I'm just now realizing that that is one small complaint I have. Could I fix that? Not really. Is that true, though? I think it's true. All right, put it back. Also, I mean, these ones do generate buffs, so it is good that they're in that bag. All right, never mind. We're good. I think I'm going to sell this stone, sell this, and buy this one. Even though that one's not great, could help me win another round. We're already on round 13. Ooh, that's a lot of musical instruments. They can do some damage. How do they gain vamp? They only gain vamp from swinging the sword. That's not really enough. Cool. It's not fast enough. So they improved this one. Could gain vampire for me, which is maybe better than heat. They did improve it. Huh. Which is worth more gold? You're worth more gold. I think I'm just ditching this. Got new red gems to replace the ones that I'm combining up. What about this one? Battle Rage entered. Gain armor and damage reduction. Kind of good, kind of unnecessary. We're trying to blow people up. It's kind of working. It's not completely a blow people up build, though. Why? Because of what? Because I'm doing lifesteal things. This one. What about the badger? Badger is interesting. It would be way more interesting if I could get a bunch of stars. The badger is a total pain. Uses mana. Gain max health. Why do I care about your stars? It just gives more max health. One of the main things is health drops below 50%. Heal for 20% of your maximum health once. One of the problems with that is when my health drops below 50%, I already healed a full. But maybe that's not true. I'm going to say I don't need the badger. Also don't need this. What about the purple? No. Start the battle. Kind of weird to start the battle with that much gold. 10 gold? Ooh, I was going to say I feel strong. I don't know if I still feel strong. That is a scary build. Luckily, the luck counteracts the blind quite a bit. But those shields... And I had a ton of healing with the vamp. Cool. Armor amulet. Armor amulet without many synergies for it. Is not the same as without any synergies for it. What about this one? Feels unnecessary. I think. Unidentified amulet. What about the staff? Ooh, would crit staff be any good? I'm gonna say no, but maybe it would. I can already get crits. I do have to spend my money on something that makes me stronger, I feel like. What do you got? That was actually really good. Okay. Double Amulet of the Wild. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Purple. Anti-heal versus heal versus poison. Anti-heal, heal, poison. What about this goobling? I don't know. I do think I have to roll a little bit. For what? For this. What am I even speeding up? I would speed up these foods. The ukulele and a food would be awesome. Just the ukulele would be kind of awesome as well. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. Is that really where I want that? Not sure yet. This one goes here. So the idea was sometime, crap, I'm going to be able to figure everything out. What was I trying to figure out? How to get this pig back like that. That was what I was trying to figure out. So now, this square bag. How much of a pain is this square bag about to be? Huge pain. What if I just said forget? I can't just say forget the square bag. Also, what am I doing with this half of the speed bag? Sad thing is, I could just say forget the square bag. Potion could be good. How much do debuffs mess with me? How much can they mess with me? And it could be another trigger of this. And it's another godly. But that's tough to position. What is this pig still doing here? Nobody knows. Start the battle. 10 gold. 4 rounds. 5 hearts. Crap. It's a lot of armor. Arrow with crossblades, but the crossblades aren't doing that much. This one does eat spikes and get them a ton of empower. That armor is a little bit better than it used to be. And they have vamps, so they're able to crit. Crossblades doing a lot of damage. Dagger not doing all that much. This thing, what is your cooldown? 2.44. Huh. I mean, I kind of get it because they can't really have another weapon that uses stamina. Ideally, it would be the vampire dagger, but they're making the vampire whatever thing. God, they don't need to make the vampire. I guess it's good. Oh, I didn't think about that. The lifesteal on this is insane. Oh, I should have made those. Always make the blood collars if I'm doing vamp luck things, which I am. I was just thinking about the crit side. Oh, I'm screwing up so bad with that. Okay. Crap. I want that cap. I don't want this bird. This bird, the crow. Debuffs. Nobody cares about debuffs. How much do I care about this duration? Quite a bit? Alright, let's fix it. If I care about that duration. That is not the way to fix it. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure this out. Am I gonna figure it out? So what I need, there's also a squirrel here. Squirrel. Squirrel might be good. Wait, let's think about the squirrel for a second. 4 seconds, 15% faster for each pet or food. And I could actually trigger the squirrel, but more importantly, I just have a bunch of foods and animals. Blueberry. That's a pretty good squirrel setup. And it steals buffs, which is good for me, bad for my opponent. Now the problem is we're trying to do the duration things, and the squirrel is taking up my bag. Squirrel. Could move it. How much do I care about speeding up this carrot? How much do I care about speeding up that squirrel? Squirrel's pretty good to speed up. What am I doing with this? Nothing. What am I doing with this? Something. What? Good question. Purples. With these purples, I could get rid of that carrot at some point. Huh. Let's do a little bit of anti-healing. I want to put these boots in. Also, I haven't even thought about this heal bag, which would be good with the ukulele, it would be good with the chili goobert, it would be good with the lifesteal. Maybe it's not necessary. I want bags. Do I want a chili? Do I want that? Do I want that? I want bag. When I said I wanted bags, maybe I needed to be more specific. I do like that bag, but I need more than that. Third collar. Third collar starts to feel excessive. Does it though? A little bit. Crap, that's screwing up the square bag. It's already round 16. The gems aren't that important. Stamina. Stamina's kind of important. Pig. Pig is not that important. Pig never happened. Blue gem. For what? For anti-heal. I already do debuff. No, you don't cleanse. But the 2 carrots do cleanse. Speaking of which, why is this carrot not up here? Because I want increased duration. Do I want to think about that? Because if I moved that, then I would be able to put this back, and I could put that here, so that makes this way quicker. I guess it's fine. Blue gem does not do much. Neither of these bags are sparkling. That feels wrong to me. Oh no, this bag's sparkling. The other bag is not sparkling. Could I fix it? Yeah, I could. Do I care? Maybe I can't fix it. Can't easily fix it. Oh yeah, I could. Could I fix it? Feels like I can. But did that just take a star away from this? Maybe. Or it took the crit color away from this. Let's find out. Crit color could go right here, but it really wants to go up here. There's a dagger that wants to go right there. Crap. I feel like I screwed things up just to get an extra gem, which is a mistake. Put it all back. Yeah. I don't need the free gem. So this one, use 1 mana to gain 7 max health plus 2 for each star spell. Early game, this seems terrible. Late game, it seems pretty bad. But maybe not. With false life, maybe it would be a thing. I don't know. With other spells, if you need the book in particular. I guess it gives the chance for the books and spells to be on sale. Maybe that's a thing. I don't know. Seems pretty bad to me. Start the battle. Crit chance should be very high. Crit chance 90%. Crit chance 100%. Holy damage. Holy durations. I don't want to figure out my bags. So, things worth noting. Speed bag, kinda good. Speed bag would like to go on the ukulele. We are on round 17. Things worth noting. I don't actually use this yellow bag at all. Speed bag wants to go on the ukulele. This bag. I want to do duration things. What kind of duration things? I want to do double duration things on both of the caps if I can. and puzzle bag. Puzzle bags are aptly named. They're named well, because it is going to be a puzzle. All right, I'm going to be back in an instant. I'm always happy when I actually figure out the puzzle. So I think that's basically figuring out the puzzle. You still have to get the items in, but like this one does have the 2 speed bags. It does have the item that it wants. This helmet is in the 2 blue bags. There's another helmet. Ideally, I would put them both. I don't know. I have to think about that. I do have a fast purple that I could use as an activator, but I like that squirrel as an activator too. Yeah, still have to think about these a little bit. I could be speeding this up, or I could have it give more buffs, 20% more buffs, or 10% more speed. This one does not benefit from speed. All right, I'm going to finish rearranging items and be right back. Crap. While I'm rearranging, I just realized, why are these 2 blue bags even up here? Because really, this carrot would do way better up there. Or replacing it with a different food. I don't know if I care enough to try and fix it, though. I don't know. I'm going to look at it, be right back again. All right, how do I feel about this? So, squirrel... One of these is taking up a squirrel spot. But the amulets of the wild are really good. I could pull it off of here, but I don't have another food unless I buy this. I'm not using the energy refund, but nothing I have uses buffs, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, ideally the squirrel would be in the green one, but that's not a big deal. Main thing, these are both spanning 2 blue bags, so they get 60% increased duration and getting 50% damage reduction. For however long that is. A long time. Like 7.5 seconds? More than that. 7 point something seconds is just really good. Do I roll? And if so, why? No, start the battle. I believe in the gambling bag. Ooh, that's a lot of heat, a lot of vampire right at the start. What do they do with it? They have a sword. I think I'm fine. They did trigger my vampire potion. Ooh, wait, I'm not fine. They got to 159 heat. 20% chance to duplicate any heat you gain is crazy. Oh, sun shield blocks gain heat. Sun armor uses heat gain defense. This item is awesome. You're going super speed. What is... They don't even have a second skill. It's just this skill. They don't need a second skill. God, if they had the skill that reduces this thing's stamina, but apparently they don't need it because of Wolper. God. Wolper is important. They didn't even put the Amulet of the Wild on the Wolper. Why? They're just a hater. I feel like they could have done this part better. God, they're killing it, though. They have what's important. Okay. The chilies, why not put the chili over by the glove? I don't understand. Why? Why not put the Wolper over by the glove? I don't understand it. Okay. They just destroyed me. Cupcake. Cupcake. Alright, so Cupcake. I feel like I need to at least consider Cupcake. Doesn't fit super well. It does heal, right? Yeah, it does. So it's kind of good to get in that red bag. Weird, because the foods aren't touching each other all the way. It is weird. Is there a good way to set that up? Feels like there should be. This one's a super slow cooldown, so it does want to be touching 2 foods. The blueberry doesn't really gain me much. Alright, This is the last round. Round 18. What about a toad? What does a toad do for me? Very little. Gets me some luck. How do I not have a better weapon by now? I saw a rapier, I passed on it. I want that bag, but I don't even know how it would make sense. So, for that bag to make sense, I would want to speed up. This dagger? I don't think it makes sense. It is on sale. What about that glove? What would I do with the glove? Speed up the ukulele? I don't think it's glove. Take out the cards before I roll. Stamina bag. Second stamina bag. I don't have a square bag, but I do have gem bags. And I'm missing a space. Don't want to figure it out. Alright, it's not difficult to figure out. Is it? It is. Let's figure it out. So, I don't want this. Do I want this card? Probably not. 4 frost. Take less effect damage. Wait, the take less effect damage might actually matter. Huh, that is kind of weird. Alright, I think I'm buying this. Plan is to get rid of this gem box. But, this is not the correct setup yet. Kinda close. I don't want to figure out the correct setup. I mean, it would fit right there. It's just then I'm not making use of that speed bag at all. To make use of the speed bag, what do I need to do? Fix everything? I don't want to do it. Is there somebody else that I can speed up? The squirrel. Squirrel would be good, but the bags are such a pain with this. The puzzle bag setup is rough. Wait, then why did I even buy this? Wait, pineapple. I'm gonna buy pineapple. Kind of weird, but we have extra spike damage. It's just good. Could put food. If I move this over here, how does that help? It would only help if I had a 1-space food. So let's leave this alone for right now. But I do want to roll. What about a Wolper? If I have stamina problems. I am not making use of that speed bag at all, and it feels really bad. This one, missing stars. I could rearrange this so much better, and I don't want to. Red gems. For what? Carrots. Purple. That's a lot of purples, so I can do some unhealing. Ideally, I would be speeding up another food. Oh, that works pretty well. Now, this one doesn't get to speed up a pet. Fine. This has been here that whole time. Wait, I forgot I had this Amulet of Steel. What is this Amulet of Steel doing? I forgot about you for so long. Amulet of Steel. I don't even gain armor. Why do I have that? Who knows? Wait, I have a card that can kind of gain armor. Kind of. Doesn't reach that far. And it's not that important to me, but wait, what about with a second card? With a second card, it becomes a little bit better. I don't know if the second card is worth it. What about that purple gem? Crap. Purple gem. For what? Is the purple gem better than something else? I feel like it is, but I don't know what. All right. What about getting rid of something so that I can fit this card. I really like my boots. I like my potions. What is this dagger doing? I do gain some empower. What are these two doing? What is this one doing? This one could go. The red gem could go. No deal. Armor bag. Does not fit. What about a coal? Does not fit. Start the battle. Alright. So how do I feel about this? I feel decent. Do I think I beat that? I'm not sure. Katana struggles is pretty rough. Yeah. Struggles, in general, if you don't blow them up immediately, very rough, and they were printing heat a little bit. They had 3 of these things. They're really good against debuffs. They're blinding me. They're preventing buffs. They're removing so many buffs. And they have 3 toads looking at this. And they gain... Do they want to gain mana? I guess they do because they have the mana orb. It's okay to gain the mana. Decent build. Survival bonus. Plus 10? Plus 8. Alright, let's go see how it does in history. 1 fight. Should win this, I think. Oh, those 2 caps. But I have 2 caps of my own. Problem is, they're a scaling build. Yeah. 53 spikes. They're printing spikes. They also print vamp, though. Oh, and both of them scale their damage. That is wild that they got that many. Rainbow double owl on Bloodthorn. They're not even printing it. They just, well, I mean, this weapon prints it. They just duplicate it quite a bit. Crazy. That's without puzzle bags or anything. Huh. 1 loss. Lots of armor, some poison. Does this one scare me? Ooh, a lot of poison. Holy, lots of poison. Yeah, it scares me. And it was a lot of armor at the start. 2 losses. Lots of heat. Okay, there are a lot of scary builds at this point. Do they have stamina? I don't have shields to screw them up. They had Phoenix. They don't have Lantern. Okay, 2 losses, 1 win. Shields are so scary. Double stone helms. 94.8% crit resist. I don't stun, at least. Poison blade. 2 for 2. Hey, 0-second kill almost, kind of. Like the build. Feel like they could set up better. Oh, I needed to make those vamp collars so much. Those vamp collars have to be one of the more broken items that they've added to the game. I need to remember to make these. I never found another vamp blood amulet, but I could have made them before making the bloody dagger. I just didn't think about it enough. All right, 3 wins, 2 losses. There we go. Words. That's kind of scary. That's very scary. God, I'm seeing more of this double rainbow. So they gain a good amount of heat. They can get a good number of crits. Wasn't enough. The heat with 2 of these swords can go wild, though. Alright. 4 wins, 2 losses. 5 wins, 2 losses. I assume. They're doing owl things with the hat. Maybe that's good. But it just seems like they're gaining a whole bunch of random buffs for what? Bunch of random buffs for their 2 weapons. They do have the 2 purple caps, which could screw me up big time. 5 wins, 2 losses. 6 wins, 2 losses. I love seeing dragons without the sword in the middle. One of my favorite things to see. Just to identify right away that that's a win. Someday, I'm gonna get, like, screwed up and they're gonna have 40 in power and I won't realize it, and I'll get blown up by a build that I think that I've won. 6 wins, 2 losses. Okay. Blow them up. No rush, please. Helmet. Staff of Unhealing. Time Dilator. Blow them up. Luckily, Time Dilator is stuck on Shelly. And all Shelly does is heal. If they sold this Shelly, I might have been dead. They have a lot of things, though. I don't know. But all of the other things are, like, better to speed up. The Shelly, 6.45 seconds. That was going to eat up all of the time dilators forever and ever. 7 wins, 2 losses. The final battle. Let's do this. Ooh, Crit Ranger. What is the white collar? Weird. Tons of regen, tons of luck. Why would you make the white collar? I don't even know how to make the white collar. Luckily, we can hit Alt in this mode. White collar. Wait, how did you get the white collar? Red collar equals white collar plus this. How do you get the white collar? Explain yourself. Locked. Blue collar equals white collar plus this one. How do you get the white collar? White collar. White collar. There we go. White collar is this plus this. Item activates 35% chance to gain luck and regen. So it's a way to generate lots of luck and also the regen, which I guess is good with the lightsaber. I don't know. It's not that good. Blind, but luck counteracts blind. Acorn Ace is extremely good. They break through armor. Luckily, this is not an armor build. 68% healing reduction. That's rough. 586 max HP because of the 2 heart containers, which they get to fill super quick because, okay, I kind of get this one now. If you're filling 2 heart containers immediately, that is valuable. Or not immediately, but pretty quick. Stamina. They would have burned through the stamina, it's just this 8 max stam hurts them. Okay. So that was 8 wins, 2 losses? I think so. One more. Will I regret it? So much armor, so much damage reduction, but what does a water elemental do? Nobody knows. Perfect. I am honking like crazy with those shields. Health potion goes off, which means vampire. So the heat is a little bit questionable when I'm honking like crazy, but the reason I'm honking like crazy is because of these with shielded. Shielded with those. This item has become so much better in my mind. The stamina cost, if you don't care about stamina too much, just being able to eat the spikes and gain 2 in power. Because a lot of opponents now have spikes by round 18. Okay. Alright. That is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.